So today we're talking about protein. Why do we need it? I'm even going to give you some examples today. So if you're watching me live, say hi. And if you're catching the replay, let me know too by typing replay in the comments below. So today's world of dieting, nutrition is confusing. And I'm going to try to make it a little easier and understandable for everyone. But before we get started, I wanted to do a little bit of housekeeping. I want to welcome all of our new members. We are so close to 200 members, and I need your help to get there. If you know a woman that this group would benefit from, add them so we can hit that 200 mark and beyond. Also, we have our next challenge coming up in the next week and a half, and I know many of you have done at least one of my challenges in the past. So it'll be a great time to add your friends to the group now so y'all can do the challenge together. Next, I'd like to shout out a couple of people. First and foremost, let's give a big welcome to Jody Rodriguez, who started as a VIP client last week. That's the first step, and I am so excited for her. Let's congratulate Jelena Jackson for completely changing her diet and is now switching up her exercise routine. And also Chan and Shanae, who are both down about 20 pounds since I started with them. Big congrats to all of them. Now for the topic of the day, which is protein. Any women that I work with, I encourage them to get protein in every single one of their meals. Protein is a key macronutrient that you need, and not just for weight loss, but even if you just want to feel better or have more energy. Upping your protein is the way to go. If you can relate, tell me in the comments below, what's your biggest reason for wanting to eat healthy? Protein is vital to your health, not just on the outside, but also on the inside. And I say that over and over again so everyone can get the message to stop chasing quick fixes and what you look like and start focusing on your health and how you feel. And if you do that, your weight will change. Protein can be found all throughout your body. Think about your skin, bones, muscles. Think about all of your organs. Don't only think about what you look like on the outside and what the dumb scale says. So when you're not eating enough, all the things like your skin, bones, muscles, they result in growth failure. If you're not going to feed it, it's not going to grow. If you want to build muscle and you're working out like crazy right now and you're not fueling it with enough protein, you're not going to grow. And you'll be very likely to lose muscle mass. Protein helps to rebuild and restore your body, and that can mean a bunch of different things. Say if you've been sick, your body can also restore and recover from your workouts. Even something as simple as being sore, protein will also help you heal. Something most of us never think about is building bone and muscle tissue. Protein is your friend for that. It doesn't matter if you're trying to bulk up or slim down. Protein needs to be a vital part of your diet. If you want to tone, you have to be able to build lean muscle, which is going to take eating protein and lifting weights. And don't be scared of weights, women. I hear a lot of women that are scared. They don't want to bulk up. And that won't happen if you're not lifting heavy. It takes a lot of that for you to actually bulk up. Protein also helps you stay fuller for longer. This is a common topic that I talk about a lot with the women I work with. A lot of times I get asked, why am I starving? And my first question is, well, what did you eat? And they'll say fruit or carbs or something like that. So mix some protein into it. Breakfast is a common area that is a little bit more challenging to get protein in. And a lot of time breakfast is just full of carbs. And you're starving in 30 minutes, and it's because you don't have any protein in there. Your body takes 4 hours to burn through some protein. It takes only 30 minutes to burn through carbs and sugars like fruit. Being fuller for longer helps keep you from grazing, which keeps you from snacking, which keeps you from overeating in the long run, which keeps you from yourself crashing. Put crash in the comments and tell me if you crash in the morning or the afternoon. I hear a lot about women crashing in the afternoon, like around 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock hits, they're done, they're tired, that's it. So there's a couple of things that I usually go to, but protein is one of them. Also, eating enough protein helps regulate your blood sugar, which affects your energy levels. There's positive effects on your metabolism that help you burn fat and lose weight. So let's talk about sources. There are so many different foods that have protein in them that I guarantee you're not even thinking about. So if you've never tracked your food, I use MyFitnessPal. Most of the women I work with use MyFitnessPal, though I have a couple that use pen and paper. But tracking your food is the only true way to know how many protein grams you're getting in a day. So track your food. If you've never done it, I'd highly suggest doing it. To get protein in all of your meals, there's a mixture of sources. Meat is a given, right? Animal meats, red meats, fish, turkey, chicken, eggs. All of these are the obvious sources of protein. And then they're usually what people tend to think of first. I do think you should stay away from red meat because of all the saturated fat that comes with it. But you can have it on occasion. Don't make red meat a part of your everyday. That's all. That's just my suggestion. Try to pick leaner sources of meat. Why? Because you're going to get more protein and less fat. You can do ground beef, but make it extra lean. We've transitioned to ground turkey in my home, and we use it for things like burgers and even our spaghetti, stuff that you would use hamburger for. I would suggest, if you struggle with meal prep, I would say at least try meal prepping your protein, because it's going to keep you from making bad decisions when you find yourself short on time. So meal prep it in advance. Meat is a given for protein, like we said before. That's an obvious source. Try to get a lean protein in all three of your main meals, especially your lunch and your dinner. So let's talk about salads real quick. Add your lean protein to your salads, but limit your dressing, because a lot of people think when they think they're eating a salad, they think they're eating healthy, right? But a salad can get real unhealthy fast. Like things with a bunch of cheese, salads with a bunch of cheese or a bunch of dressing, things like that can add up the calories on a salad. Eggs and dairy are some other sources of protein. Eggs is a great one. Eggs is great breakfast protein. You can scramble some eggs, make some egg muffins. So that's just eggs, seasoning, whatever veggies you like, whatever meat like bacon or sausage. If that's your thing, put it in a silicone tin, like a silicone muffin tin. Bake for 20 minutes on 325, and you can store them in your fridge for a week. Boiled eggs are also good. Dairy has some protein. There's a lot of plant-based sources of proteins like beans and legumes. We like black beans in my house. There's even some green veggies that contain quite a bit of protein. Edamame is a good one. Nuts, seeds, your whole grains, quinoa. Quinoa is one of my favorite clean carbs. Your chia seeds, flax seeds, all of these things have little bits of protein in there, and those things add up as you're eating them throughout your day. So protein shakes are great. I'm a fan of protein shakes. I love them. I would suggest one that has less than 6 grams of carbs per serving. You don't want to go super high on the sugar content. Eating high protein is not about excluding all the other foods. So I just wanted to add that real quick. It doesn't mean you have to omit your carbs or your fats. I don't want you to be scared of carbs. Like, that's a big thing out right now, is the keto, right? Eating more protein has been shown to have much more positive results when it comes to weight loss and maintenance. Why? Because things like chicken, fish, beans, they don't travel as quickly from your stomach to your intestines, so that your body digests it. That means that your stomach empties slower, so that you feel fuller for longer. This keeps you from eating as much. You find yourself, If you find yourself constantly eating, track your food and check your protein. I guarantee there's not enough. Proteins also don't cause a spike in your blood sugar level, which causes the crash. Your body has to use more energy to digest protein. Your body works harder to digest protein. This is a positive thing because it helps you burn more calories with that simple process. So again, there's so many different positives about upping your protein. If you have questions, you can drop them below and I will make sure I get back here and answer them, and I will leave it at that. But if you're struggling getting your protein in, think about all the different sources that I stated today. If you're listening right now and you're like lost, like you don't know what's going on or what the heck I said, or if you've been doing it on your own for so long and nothing's working, you can shoot me a message and let's chat privately or set up a time for a free chat and we'll get you right in the right direction. Maybe it'll be an opportunity for us to work together, and I would love that. Once again, invite your friends to our group. Any woman is welcome to be in this group where we love on each other and support each other with positivity only. So share your journey, ask your questions. This is a judge-free safe zone. And with that being said, I'm going to leave that there. Y'all have an amazing day.